Hey, my name is Dr. Nought. This is Technobabylon, and today, well, first let me tell you, we're going to do a few short episodes over the next few, just because for some reason I had it in my head in the last episode that we were coming near the end, so I did like a 1 hour mega episode, and I checked the internet. Turns out we still got a ways to go. So, today with Dr. Regis, we're going to find out who did this bomb. Probably not going to solve the whole thing because I think this is going to require a lot of talking. So the next few episodes, we'll keep it short and we will elongate this series. I'm thinking somewhere between probably 18 to 20 total episodes, and this one is what, episode 14? So we've got a little bit to go. It's not going to end today, so let's talk to
Stepford, can I have
some of these people.
Oh my,
and,
yes.
See what's going on. Oh my, yes. Let's talk about the guards.
Could the guards have arranged the bombing? They're obviously synthetics, but I imagine they're more comfortable with hurting people.
They would not be worth much as protection otherwise, oh my no. But each security platform maintains a constant connection to my own systems. Their degree of independence is limited.
So if one of them were responsible, I'd have to consider you complicit.
Oh my, yes.
Were you aware that this establishment serves human meat?
Oh my, yes. It's delightfully macabre, isn't it? I'm sure the experience would be enhanced by being able to eat, of course.
You don't eat?
Some models can simulate digestion, but this platform is unable to. Go on, Dr. Regis. Try something for me.
I'll pass.
So we know he's a synthetic. I don't know why we're asking this, but let's get through the rest of this
You're
here.
a synthetic.
Quite so, Dr. Regis.
I should have guessed. There's something not quite right. I think it's the eyes.
A specially built feature of the Sons of Stepford, oh my, yes. Much of my composition, however, is state-of-the-art.
A walking advertisement.
I illustrate the potential for what one can do with a synthetic, Dr. Regis. Many customers have been swayed by the demonstration.
And tell me about your background.
You're not just a synthetic salesman, are you?
Oh my, no, not this particular platform, certainly.
How do you mean?
Well, I'm not the only instance of the Sons of Stepford. There are currently 26 platforms running this personality.
There's more than one of you?
Alphabetically ordered, delegated to different roles within the firm. I, Liam, handle special tasks, oh my, yes. But we all run the same personality.
Huh, synthetics.
Gil?
Your connection to Gil. It was more than synth salesman, wasn't it?
Oh my, yes, very astute, Dr. Regis. Gil was a key part of our group.
Huh, a co-conspirator.
Oh yes, and our link to the criminal underworld, where necessary. I was most disturbed to receive your call regarding his demise. It signaled to us that immediate action was required.
You had to step up your plan before things went any further south.
Oh my, yes.
And Nina?
How did you fall in with someone like Nina Zhang?
Dr. Zhang has been freelancing with our firm for a number of years. Her work in AI has proven invaluable to increased platform survivability.
Working in mental health for synthetics?
Oh my, yes. She has a number of unique theories of synthetic cognitive development. When she proposed this project to the leadership of the firm,
She'd wormed her way up the power structure to whisper in management's ear.
Dr. Regis, that's a shameful way of putting it. Though she certainly has a talent for networking. She has brought together a multitude of skills needed for this role.
I'll get back to you.
Oh my, yes.
Alright, we haven't talked to Councilman Dean.
Dr. Regis, how can I help?
I think he's the most suspicious. He's standing by the window so that he can jump out. That's my guess. Alright, let's get through this.
I've begun my investigation into the bombing.
If anyone can resolve this, it's you, Dr. Regis.
Thanks.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, Counselor. I don't know how much closer I am to figuring out who's behind it, though.
Because of the pool of suspects, it might be better to think about exclusion. Perhaps you can find evidence to rule out those not involved.
Right. So we know it's male DNA. I think we figured that out last time, right? So not her. What's her name? Is that Nina? I don't remember people's names anymore. What's your part in this?
I'm surprised to see a city councilor in a conspiracy like this.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Dr. Regis.
I guess you've been facilitating things for the plot.
Much as it pains me to misuse my position, that is the case. I've been able to expedite import permits for equipment necessary to Dr. Zhang's plans.
And Central hasn't noticed?
In my role, I'm given considerably more privacy than the average civil servant. No offense, Doctor.
None taken. I just cover the camera in my office with paste.
What do you get out of it?
So, I understand what you're doing for it, but why? How does someone in government decide that Central needs removing?
I've read your bio, Dr. Regis. I know that you have no great love for Central. But, in practical terms, I believe it has become a threat to our democratic society.
A threat? How so?
Over the course of its 20 years of operation, Central has begun to develop opinions. For an individual to have done so is natural. For an AI, it is impressive. But in its position, coordinating the actions of government, it poses a risk.
Wouldn't someone notice? Call it out?
There isn't enough to address as yet. It's clever. It's designed to carry out the policies of the Council, and it cannot fail to do so. But it can drag its metaphorical feet, badly implement plans it disagrees with.
You've seen it do this.
I've had suspicions. Dr. Zhang's research confirms the extent to which Central is developing its own conscience. I believe that you yourself recently had a disagreement with it over its handling of a crisis. Another bombing. Central has done well, but there exist many other options today that are equally valid. We need a system that will effectively manage the city and carry out its instructions, not one that cherry-picks what policies it believes appropriate.
Interesting.
How did you get on board with Nina?
I and others in the Cosmopolitan Party have suspected changes in Central's behavior. We sought the assistance of one of its original creators.
Obviously not Vargas. He loves that thing.
Indeed. Her research confirmed that, thanks to the scale of its operations, Central has been able to form its own opinion on the ideal state of affairs, regardless of the democratic consensus.
So when she said that she would remove Central,
It was a difficult decision, but we had to take it. Central's replacement will carry out its role more appropriately.
and Nina will get to continue her research on Central. Why haven't you simply raised this in the council?
Can you imagine what that would mean? Political suicide. Not just for myself, but it would undermine confidence in Newton's world-leading AI industries.
How about Gil?
Did you know Gil Vanderwall?
Indeed I did. He was a big donor in politics all over Africa.
And you knew about what he did? His criminal connections?
I'm the one who introduced him to the group. I'm also aware that he introduced the mindjacker you're after to his current employer.
You know about that?
You will need our help to find him, and we need your help to stop him, and Central.
How did he know about that?
You're on the city council, aren't you?
Indeed I am, Dr. Regis. Rep for the Southwest Ward and co-chair of the Cosmopolitan Party.
I remember when you got elected. They called you Mr. Incorruptible. I never got that.
That's because of the device in my head, Dr. Regis.
What is this device in
What
your head?
is that in your head, counselor?
Why, it's a neural governor, Dr. Regis.
As in, what paroled felons are fitted with?
Similar. While most of those are designed to limit violent behavior, mine prevents me from lying. Thoughts of deceit are met with tremendous pain.
Were you inside?
Oh my no. This was a voluntary choice. After all, most governors are subdermal. I wanted my constituents to see it as a sign of my integrity.
I knew someone with one.
Dr. Baxter. I recall reading about his release last month.
I thought it must have malfunctioned, that he was out for revenge. Turns out he's just dead. It's like someone just inherited his hatred.
Okay. Whoa.
So, because of your neural governor, you're unable to lie?
That is correct.
Then forgive me for being so forward, counselor. Did you hire a suicide bomber to attack this meeting?
No, I did not. Satisfied?
Personally, I'm not sure. It'd probably stand up in court, though. Counselor, were you aware that this restaurant serves human meat?
Indeed. It's quite distasteful, don't you think? Still, I suppose it's a matter of personal taste since nobody's been hurt. We must respect the freedoms allowed by the laws of this city.
You're not having any, then?
Oh no, but I shan't judge anyone for it. They're quite whimsical about it in some ways. I heard good things about their Billy con carne.
Ugh.
God. I didn't vote for you.
Just to let you know, I voted for the other guy.
Ah, well, that's your prerogative. Any concerns I might be able to address for next time?
I guess I've always voted Metro, since I lived here.
Ah, inertia. Something difficult to overcome. Give our site a read. You might find you agree with us more than you think.
I'll get back to you, counselor.
Anything I can do to help, Dr. Regis?
You Regis voted metrosexual. I knew it.
Mr. Stepford, can I have a moment?
Oh my, yes.
I'll get back to you.
Oh my,
Okay.
yes.
Alright, so they're all chatted out, apparently.
Nina,
Charlie, how can I help?
this plot of yours.
I've
Let's
already
change
asked
the
all that.
subject.
I've already asked all that. Okay, we're done
That's
here.
all.
Keep me informed, Charlie.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I thought we would be able to get someone to say more, but
Hello?
apparently not. Yeah, we already talked to this guy. How about this guy? Anything else?
Mr. Ron,
What you want?
I'll get back to you.
Stop wasting my time.
I mean, you're not going anywhere. You're sitting here until I accuse one of the four of you what you did, and we know it's not her, so it's one of these three. I'm still thinking it's this guy, 'cause he's standing so close to the window so he can escape. I'm telling you. Tell ye. I don't know. Okay. So let's go back to the kitchen. That seems to be the most promising place. We have to probably figure out something to combine with something else. I want to make sure this guy's deactivated. Why is that? Why is he deactivated? I want to make sure that we have selected everything that we can. So this whole thing's the counter. We've done meat stuff. We've done the growth chamber. Why can't I select... I think these are the fish, right? Why can't I select them? I think we need to get a glowfish to get to that dark area. Can I... How about... Hey, chef, come here.
Excuse me.
Are those
Yes.
ovens, maybe? Where are the fish?
I like the glowing fish in the tank you've got.
Thanks. I made those myself. They were my first.
Lucifer.
Alright,
Well,
yeah.
stand
I
block
know.
reward.
So we did that last time.
Thanks.
Whatever I can.
So where are the fish? They're right here, right? Why can't I select them? Unless I'm missing the fish elsewhere. This? Is this a fish thing? What the hell is that?
It's too big to carry.
Right, we already have a body in a jar. Can I get more body parts? Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Ugh.
Alright, here goes. Scraper doodle. Slice o meat. What do I do with
Can't do
this?
that.
Nope, can't do that.
That's not going to...
Just kidding. Bottle's already filled with human meat. Hey,
I'm
you
not sure what I was thinking.
want this jar? I want to put it over here. Like, if these are where the fishes are the fishes elsewhere? Am I being an idiot? Are the fishes not in the kitchen? They're right here. I'm just a dipshit. Thought those ovens were fishes. With the bait in place, the fish eagerly crowd around the bottle, which I'm currently holding over here. When one adventurous soul takes the plunge, you hoist him from the water within the jar.
Gotcha.
Alright, now we got our illuminated jar of fish. Let us go to the vent and use our jar of fish for a light source. Bag.
The bomber's bag.
Really? Likely, this used to contain supplies to aid the bomber in remaining undercover in the city of heathens. Now, the only thing remaining is a handwritten note. Oh?
A crumpled note found in the bomber's possessions, apparently from whoever hired him. It says,
Time has come tonight. 2200 at 1181 Shenley, service entrance C on roof. Will open for you from inside GBWU. What the hell's GBWU? No, not Vanderwall. Councilman, what's his name? I can't remember any of these people's names. Dean... Alright, whatever. We're gonna show Nina, but let me wait. GB... Whatever. Show Nina. Hey, you.
What do you make of this, Nina?
Hey, the bomber's instructions. Where'd you find this?
A vent access by the bathroom. They'd apparently been in communication beforehand.
Good job, Charlie. This may help us find out who let them in.
What do you think of this, Mr. Stepford?
Oh my, a note to the bomber. Perhaps whomever sent it had data security in mind, yes. One certainly can't hack a letter after all.
What do you make of this, Mr. Ron?
What it say?
You can't read English?
English second language. I got secretary for that.
You don't say.
So you can't read English. Okay. That's nice, I guess. I don't know.
Excuse me, counselor. What do you make of this?
A note to the bomber? Who is GBWU?
If they're like the others I've met, it means God be with you.
Oh.
You've had experience with these terrorists before.
You could say that.
I'm even more confident that we're in good hands then.
Really?
The crumpled...
Service entrance C on the roof. God be with you. Alright, so that actually did not help me
That's not going to work.
whatsoever. Really hoping for a little more. I'm still not sure what to do with all of this.
Can't do that. No.
Got it.
Nah.
Put the meat.
I'm not
meat
sure
in-
what I was thinking.
in the thing. I don't know either, buddy. Alright, well, we can do something. Where are we going? We can do something else with the slice o' meat. Bottle o' fish, slice o' meat. A lot of things here. What else can I do with this fish tank?
Ow! Hey!
Are they like piranhas? Your attempt to grab one of the fish with your bare hands was unsuccessful. Or your attempt. Apparently, the creatures have a taste for your flesh, and have left tooth marks to prove it. Yeah, okay, so we already know what we can do with that. Let's go back to the kitchen. There's something to do with... Can I put this in the growth chamber? Is that a thing? Did I already do this? I can't remember. Abort current growth cycle before introduction of new DNA framework data. Purge. So how do I introduce new data? Okay, it's purged. Wait, what? Where did I... Where did I lost it. Alright, I have to go cut it up again.
Ugh.
Yep. Cadaver. Slice of meat. Dude, what are you doing? Get out of here. The meat from the cadaver shows the kind of results you'd expect. Without looking too deeply into it, all you can tell is that the tissue is male. So does it... So what else is there to do? The guards you've seen so far have appeared menacing and alert. This one is slumped over forwards. Does this guy have anything to say about the guards?
Excuse me.
Yes.
You're a engineer.
Well, I dropped out before my PhD. I learned enough to sample DNA and use it to grow flash clones.
No kidding. My background's in engineering as well. You altered these bodies?
None of these. They're all template. Caucasian, male, 20s, brown hair.
This is quite the setup you've got. Combined sampler growth chamber?
That's right. We usually use the template. Sometimes get specialist orders, though.
Like if someone wants to eat themselves?
Sometimes. We can ready up a new cadaver in about a week with it.
I can't access cell at the moment. I might need to use your equipment.
Do you have to? You know you'd have to flush the current growth.
Sorry about that. Tell you what, Nina will reimburse you.
Well, okay.
They've already done that. Oops.
The sequencer's a different model to my usual.
Cell's probably got something more impressive than that thing. You have to purge the current project before you can do anything. Then you can submit genetic material to start a new growth project.
What kind of material will it take?
Blood, dermal tissue, almost anything. Makes it easier to get a sample from customers.
Okay.
Going from engineering to catering, that's quite a switch.
Most of my family are cooks. They run a restaurant in Vietnam. When I was at med school, someone found out about my family, dared me to make something out of human muscle tissue.
And?
And it turned out my human bolognese was really, really good. Not just being immodest or anything.
You said you dropped out. Is that why?
Yeah, turns out the academy had regulations about improper disposal of remains. But now I had an idea, and I knew there'd be a market for it somewhere. My family are great chefs, and I can make human bodies. Bingo.
Bolognese? I always thought it was Bologna's. I am a simpleton.
A suicide bomber attacked the gathering upstairs. He was disguised as one of your waiters.
Whoa. I wondered what that was. What did he look
Okay,
like?
so we already did
Huh,
this.
that you meant maybe
Alright.
What's your advice for cooking human meat?
planning on going into competition with me? Well, you know how they say everything tastes like chicken?
Yep.
It's actually better if you treat human tissue like pork.
Like pork?
Yeah. Sausages, slices, filet. There's a lot you can do with it.
It's restaurants like this that make me glad everyone in this city just uses auto meals these days.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad. It's not harming anyone after all.
Something about it still doesn't feel right.
You probably don't feel nearly so angry talking to me as those auto-mill personalities, right?
You have a point.
Okay, we said everything else we have to say.
Thanks.
Whatever I can do to help.
There's something funny going on with this guard that we have to figure out. Haven't figured it out yet. So we'll do that next time. So yeah, we'll leave it here and we will try to solve this mystery hopefully next time. But we got a few short episodes coming up, so this is one of them. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care. Goodbye.